What's up YouTube? This is Saman from Aesthetic Progression, and in this video I am going to share with you guys my home shoulder and arms workout. Actually, in the first part I'm going to show you guys my shoulders, and on the second part I'm actually go over the arms, which covers the biceps and triceps. So here I'm doing the standard military press, nothing fancy about it, just warming up for the first few sets. The deltoids have always been my weaker part, so I have a bigger biceps, arms and legs and chest, but I always have tiny deltoids, and it's not like stronger in anything, so I always have hard time getting a good workout, but I try and give my best every time. And recently I've been trying to work it at least twice, so hopefully that brings the deltoids up at least 2 to 3 times. As I said, I'm not very strong on it, just trying to get a good form and trying to get a good push on each rep. The only thing I'm trying to focus right now is going to be not technically bending my back and keeping the movement much stricter, which means that I'm not like bouncing around or arcing my back to push, or using not using any momentum or anything. So just strict up and down using only the deltoids. I think I got a good 8 repetition on that. That was and actually this is my final set where I did 135 for a few reps. As you can see, I'm kind of like struggling with it, but still I'm not like bending my back or using momentum. That kind of ensures that we are only using the deltoids to push the weight. The next exercise is going to be the lateral deltoid raise. I had my brother film this for me. He did a good job on covering the various angles, and that's one reason why I like to film my workouts, is because so that I can see my form and whatnot. On this, I like to use a slight momentum, but hold it for a second at the top. That helps me to get a little bit more feel on a deltoid than just doing a strict form, actually. And also it helps me to use my back a little bit less. As you can see, I am using my straps even on this workout. It just helps me a little bit more. My wrist, I have injured my wrist when I used to do some Olympic lifts. So I just, right now it's okay, but I don't want to take any chances, so I've been like using my wrist almost all the time. Nothing fancy about this, just using only my deltoids to get the weight up with just a little bit momentum and holding the weights just for a second at the very top, getting only 12 to 15 repetitions each time, and doing it for 3 to 4 sets. Nothing more fancy about this workout. And my third exercise is going to be suspension rear delt raise. If you guys want to check how I made the suspension training in less than $15, you can check the link below. And the only thing we are doing is mimicking how we would do rear delt rows from dumbbells or cables. So we are pulling through using only rear delt. So we need to keep our back straight. We are not squeezing our back. We have to make sure that the only thing that's in use right now is the rear delt. If you are feeling more contraction and pump in your back, then it definitely means that you are not doing it right. Something that's really effective in using the dumbbells, because when I did this workout, I did not have my cables anymore. I sold it because I got a good price on it, and I bought those machines that you can see on the background. So I did not have any machines, so I'll just do an experiment, and I just got like really nice pump with this. So something that you guys wanted to try. Again, I'll be posting more TRX workouts soon, so make sure you guys subscribe. And I only did like what 3 sets of these, 10 to 12 repetitions each time, or you guys can do whatever you guys feel comfortable on. For my last exercise, I picked upright rows, and a lot of people don't like upright rows. I don't know, probably because they're not doing it right, but they say they get pain in the wrist or whatever. But unlike my deltoids, my traps are pretty good and are developed. So, and it's all because of upright rows. Actually, I couldn't do shrugs because shrugs has a lot less range of motion. One thing you have to keep in mind is the function of the or what are we trying to do with the upright rows. We're trying to work the traps, and what are the function of traps is trying to bring those two scapulas together. And when we get it up, as you can see, and when you're pulling the weight up, if you are focusing on getting the scapula together, then obviously you will get a good pump. You have to make sure that you are working the muscle according to the function. So if you get that pretty strict form and get a good squeeze at the top, you'll get a good pump with the with even the upright rows. And with people saying that a lot of pain, wrist pain and stuff like that, if it's not comfortable, if the barbell is not comfortable, pick a cable. I'm pretty sure that's going to be very comfortable to you, because you can manipulate the angles so that you can pull. But again, just try that. Try giving a squeeze. Try only bringing the scapula together as you pull the weights up, and let me know if how it works for you. Okay. Again, 3 sets of that, and only 10 to 12 repetitions each time. Shoulders are a little smaller muscles. I really don't like training a lot of volume on it, and I mix it with the arms. So stay tuned with the arms for next week. And there's been awesome vein pumping, bicep blasting, arm workout coming next week. Until then, take care. Bye bye.